Well, Kansas and Missouri, they're getting ready for their final regular season showdown tomorrow.
And a broken back couldn't stop him from competing for a state title. Karen has his story next in sports.
Well, the state swimming championships were held last weekend, and for one junior from Shawnee Mission Northwest, it was a miracle he was even there. That's why his story is our Friday night feature. Some would say it's a miracle that Ben Koeller can swim. Just 6 months ago, an ATV overturned and landed on him, crushing a vertebrae in his back.
Things seemed to slow down. Everything I was just surrounded in pain.
More than he could ever imagine. And, you know, every time he moved, every time he tried to do anything, he was just miserable.
Ben didn't injure his spinal cord, but his back was unstable. He required lots of rehab. In fact, he wasn't cleared to swim until a month before the state championships, and then it was only on a limited basis.
I'm definitely surprised at how far I got in such a little time.
I'm completely amazed. I would have never expected him. After hearing how damaging the accident was, I would have never expected him to be in the water.
Really very amazing that he could come back and swim as close to he did to his original time.
Ben was allowed to compete in early February, but he couldn't dive. So that meant he had to start in the water rather than from the blocks.
It was discouraging because I would be looking up and looking at all these other swimmers who were ready to go, and they weren't having to deal with what I was having to deal with. And so I just did that best I could to catch up and get ahead of them.
Ben qualified for the state in the 500 freestyle, and even though he couldn't start from the blocks, he finished 10th out of 24 swimmers.
I was going to be just fine with making state. The fact that I even made the final was amazing. I did not foresee that.
It really is unbelievable. At one time, Ben swam 8,000 to 10,000 yards a day. Now he's swimming only 1,200, but he's working his way back with a renewed spirit and determination. And Ben's already increasing his swim time. In April, he hopes to be cleared to dive off the blocks. And